All the lies we've been told, pretty much. We've been lied to a lot. And if you really realize, hit the thumbs up, hit the like button if you really feel what I'm saying. But I run a moving company, long story short, and I done moved a lot of people, mainly customers is white, of course. But the one thing that I noticed that they took from us and they lied to us about and they destroyed in our family, how many people can honestly say they got a big ma, grandma, the lady who keeps the family structure together? It's something that a lot of us is missing, and I wonder if people really even realize that she plays an important role in keeping the family together. Like, I watch how these white people, Asian people, just all other cultures, I watch how they move. I see their house structure, and I see the things that they have that we missing, and I see the things that they do because they lie to us. And the reason why I say they lie to us, because if you think about it, they sit there, they put us on this independent path where you don't need nobody and you can do it all by yourself. But that's bullshit, because all of these other nationalities, other races, whatever, other people, they're not doing that. I don't move people that's in their 40s, 30s, who still got their parents in their life helping them. Like, for instance, you have the grandparents or the parents or whatever, they'll move out one house and give that house to their kids, and they'll move into another house to set their kids straight. So by the time their parents already die, their kids is already sitting on 2 or 3 houses. You get what I'm saying? We don't do that as black people, and that's a fucking problem, because at the end of the day, we have to set the trend. We have to change this whole shit around. So for us millenniums and the ones that's growing up in their 30s, in their 40s, whatever, we have to change this whole structure. Because right now, I look at so many black families, and none of them have grandma, grandfathers, but the other races do. And their grandparents and their parents, they help their kids. They make sure they're going to succeed in life regardless. There's no holding back. There's no jealousy. There's no negativity. They're hands-on, hands that you don't care how old their kids is, how much money their kids have, what businesses their kids have. They are still in their child's life, helping them every step of the way. Whether it's watching their kids, watching their grandkids, whatever the case is, leaving the house for them, they're there. But that's not the case for us, because they put it in our minds that we're not supposed to reach out for help. Oh, our family, like, how many, showing hands, honest to God, how many of y'all could call your parents right now, your mom or your dad, if they still living, or your grandmother, hey, I need $1,000 right now for my rent, or I'm behind, or my car just broke down. Or 9 times out of 10, your parents is either gonna complain, even if they have it. Oh, why do you need money? You supposed to be getting your shit together, or they're just not gonna have it. It's one of the two. They're gonna have it and they're gonna complain about giving it to you, or they're just not gonna have it. Now, with other races, they don't do that shit. That's the difference. You could call a white person, could call their mom right now. They don't care if that child is 40, 36, 25, 16, wherever the case is. They could call them right now. It's like, my car just broke down. My house just burnt down. Either their parents got another fucking house for them, or they first plane out, driving out, be right there, honey. What do you need? I just sent you $1,000. I just sent you this. What do you need? Go to the hotel. We don't get that shit. And that's because we do that shit to ourselves. And this is the cycle that really has to change, because if you ask why wealth black is going to go down, it don't matter how many athletes you got. It don't matter how, It's the family structure. It's the things that's taught and the things that builds from ground up. Like these grandparents and parents, they're passing shit down and down and down. Why you think it's so hard to break through industry, or we have to be extra reinventive? Because half of this shit is already passed down and set for their kids. So you're already 400 years behind the ball. Like their kids already are claiming the top spot. So you do have to be very creative, very innovative, and you have to really, we really gotta focus, because it's a way bigger picture than what you even seeing. Like if you think about it, like whoever was born in the 80s, growing up in the 90s, you remember Friday, what we had, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. It was a nice family rundown of shows to show family structure, to show how families are supposed to be. Now, today, we ain't got none of that shit. We got ratchet ass people on TV screaming and yelling, looking crazy, and this is supposed to be entertainment. I don't see how it's really not entertaining me. I really don't get the entertainment from it, because watching a whole bunch of people who have an opportunity to do better, get better, and be better, act raunchy and ratchet, is really not doing it for me. But at the end of the day, this family structure shit really gotta change. We gotta do better. How is it that every hustler or every black person, they wanna own the corner, something that they can't own, but hustle in front of a store that's owned by a Spanish person that's not even from this country? Do that make sense? You lived here. You rather hustle on the corner instead of owning the store that's on the corner. That's the way you're supposed to own the corner. Not all this other bullshit. This is a lot of things we really got to switch around, because if you look in your hood, how many black-owned stores you could say are truly in your hood? How many grocery stores that you shop in and don't own? That shit is sad. And we done made more than enough legally and illegally to own blocks and own stores. Why don't we? Shit gotta change. Part 2.